Finally, we're taking a look at the favorite in the conference this year, the team that won it all in the conference a year ago, undefeated FGCU. Pleased to be joined now by Carl Smesko and Nazrin Ewell. Guys, you go undefeated in conference play, you come back in as the favorite. How much better can this team get? Because you still bring quite a bit back, Coach.
Well, I think we have a talented team. It's all going to matter how competitive they want to be. How good do they want to get? We'll find out about that every day, how they go about their business. But we have really talented players who are playing really well right now, and hopefully we can put it all together. And we always have high expectations for the season. Hopefully we can reach them.
Nazrin, is it hard to believe it's your senior year, and how have you grown as a player from year one to where you are now?
I'm extremely excited for the senior year, but I think Coach Smesko and all my teammates continue to push me every year. So I try to be the best player I can be, and I appreciate the coaching he does for me every year. So every year I feel like I've grown to be a better player.
Coach, how important is the non-conference portion of the schedule for you guys and trying to really challenge yourself during that stretch?
Well, we definitely have a challenging non-conference schedule. We play a lot of really good teams. We play a lot of big-name teams. So there's a Notre Dame, there's LSU, there's Duke, not to mention, Central Florida and Princeton and South Dakota State and a few others of really high caliber, either BCS or mid-major teams. So we're going to have one of the more challenging non-conference schedules in the country, and I know we'll learn a lot about ourselves by having that type of schedule.
Nazrin, what does it mean to face that kind of schedule and also especially host Duke? I know you guys have the home and home with them, to face a team at home of that caliber.
Above all, I think it's really exciting. And, Smesko has had a really good schedule for us this year. So, he expects us to compete and try our best. So, obviously, I think that we can compete with all these teams. So, it just comes to us. He's going to give us a strategy, and it's up to us to execute and do our best that we can.
Nazrin, give me the inside scoop here. No coach speak. I want to know, when you guys are in the locker room, you're talking, what do you see as the ceiling for this group? How good do you guys think you can be?
We expect ourselves to get to the Sweet 16 at least. So we just have to compete every day in practice and just do the best that we can to be able to get to that. Smesko does just day by day, and how can we improve on a daily basis. And I think that we are trying to get to that expectation that he expects, and hopefully that we can compete to that level.
Coach, you've got Nazrin, the preseason player of the year. How in your mind has she grown, and where has she improved the most as she starts her senior year?
Well, she's really improved in every area. She's become more coachable. She was just determined after her freshman year, where she didn't play a lot, that she was going to make sure that she earned playing time and earned a bigger role once she had a role, and she's continued to develop her game. She's a really versatile scorer. She's a great three-point shooter. She can get to the rim, gets fouled, so she scores in a variety of ways, and she's a really good defender as well. So we try to help everybody become the most complete basketball players they can be, and Nazrin has really worked at that, and we're really proud of the development that she's made as a player through her efforts over the 3 years that we've already had, and hopefully this last year will be a special one.
Coach, we mentioned your dominance in the conference. You take a look around the landscape of the league. Where do you see the biggest challenges coming for you guys this season?
Well, I'll tell you one thing that we're excited about is we think the Atlantic Sun is going to be a great conference this year. There's going to be a lot of teams that are going to be battling for the top. There's a lot of teams who have a lot of returners coming back who were good last year, so we're only expecting them to be better this year. And I wouldn't just name one or two teams. I think the conference as a whole has really grown, and this year we're expecting everybody to have a great showing in the non-conference, and then we'll get started with conference season, and see who's best prepared at that point.
Should be another fun year. It all begins for FGCU on November 5th when they take on FIU. The 35th season of ASUN Women's Basketball